What is up, everybody? J-Nell here, outside again, so bear with me with my UFC 215 recap video. It happened last night. I hope you saw it. I said it would still be a quality event despite not having the Mighty Mouse fight, and it definitely was. Now, I was late. I made 6 picks, and I only got 2. I took some risks and they did not pay off, so let's go ahead and get into it. I was late. I did not see the prelims. I chose Sarah McMahon to beat Ketlin Vieira, and she did not. So someone let me know how that fight went. Decision, finish, close decision. Do you agree, not agree, injury? Someone let me know how that fight went down. Now, on to the main card. I only saw the last round of this fight, but I saw enough to see that my risk did not pay off here. I took a risk. I chose Gilbert Melendez making his featherweight debut to beat Jeremy Stephens. He did not, especially coming off that 2-year layoff. 3 losses, now 4 losses in a row. Ooh, but let's get into it. I did see highlights of this fight. I know that the damage that was done to Gilbert's leg was done early on in the first round, so kudos to him for making it through this fight, because it was a decision victory in favor of Jeremy Stephens. From the last round that I did see, even though he had Gilbert hurt apparently this entire fight, he did not resort back to headhunting. He did not get overzealous. He did not blow his gas tank. It looks like he had sharp striking, very high accuracy with his striking, high offensive output with his striking. He was really beating Gilbert Melendez up. Again, kudos to him for being a warrior, but nice win for Jeremy Stephens. Who would you like to see him fight next? And Gilbert Melendez did not look like a skeleton. Normally when these fighters come down for the first time, they look so drawn out. They look like they're at 60%. Gilbert actually looked pretty strong. He looked pretty healthy. So I would say, Gilbert Melendez, give this another shot. Give this another shot. Don't quit yet. Don't quit yet. Or don't move up yet. Or don't, you know what I'm saying? Just give this another shot. Now, on to the next fight. Took another risk here. Risk did not pay off. I chose Tyson Pedro to beat Ilir Latifi. He did not. The young boy ain't ready. He ain't ready. He did fairly well on the feet. He managed to connect a few times. He kind of didn't start soon enough, and when Ilir was able to close the distance and get him down to the ground, especially, he made him look like an amateur. Pedro really didn't have an answer for when Ilir got him to the ground, so he definitely needs to work on that takedown defense, work on his grappling and his wrestling all together. 25 years old, still a bright future for him. He ain't ready though. Not yet. Now on to the next one. Finally, here comes the ones that I did get. I chose Henry Cejudo to beat Wilson Hayes, and he did it. He beat him on the feet. He beat him in the first round. TKO. They were a little filling out for a little minor time, but actually, even in the filling out process, Henry got the best of that. He just simply was first. He was active. His hands were going. He was accurate with his strike, and then he connected, I believe, with a right. It was very quick. You almost didn't see it. Snapped Wilson's head, knocked him down to the ground, then he got on top, ground and pound. And if the ref wouldn't have stopped the fight, he would have knocked Wilson Hayes out. So this was a great stoppage from the ref. Great win for Henry Cejudo. He went over there, said something to Mighty Mouse, something like, you know, did you see that, or you're the champ, or something like that. No trash talking, but he did go over there and was like, I'm still coming for you. And Mighty Mouse was there, gave him the little golf clap, you know what I mean, as Joe Rogan put it. So good win for Henry Cejudo. Who would you like to see him fight next? You know he's about a win or two. I think he needs to go back against Joseph Benavidez. He needs to get that win back. That's what I think. Get that win back. We'll see from there. Next up, I did get this pick, and I got this pick. Wow. I chose RDA, Rafael Dos Anjos, to beat Neil Magny, and boy, did he. I thought he would have problems with that huge reach advantage that Neil had, the height advantage. He was massively bigger than RDA. No problems. He didn't just dominate him. He ran through him in the first round. Filling out process for a little bit. RDA actually had a hard kick to the leg, which swept the leg out underneath Neil Magny. He fell down. RDA got on top, quickly got the mount. He was a lot of elbows in between there. Got the mount as Neil Magny was he had to either try to cover up or try to move. He tried to move, and as he did, Rafael Dos Anjos went to the side control and got that head and arm choke so quick, and Neil tried to fight. He tried to fight for a while, and then eventually had to tap out. Rafael ran through him. He was so amped after. It looked like he could go another 10 rounds. It looked like it was just a warm-up for him. It looked like it was just a warm-up. I think he can compete in the welterweight division, y'all. I think he can compete. I'm excited. Of course, he said he's going after that belt, which of course he should. Who do you think should be next for Rafael Dos Anjos, who looks to be a legitimate contender in the welterweight division? Now, main event. Took a risk here. I wasn't sure. Amanda Nunes' attitude as of late made me nervous, and I was wrong. And still, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. She got the decision victory over Valentina Schevchenko, and I agree. Yes, this was a close fight. Valentina just simply didn't do enough. It went all 5 rounds. Amanda wanted to prove that she could go all 5 rounds without gassing, and she definitely did that. Amanda Nunes was walking her down the entire fight. Valentina's rounds, I believe, came a little later on, maybe the 3rd and 4th, the 4th for sure. When the 4th for sure, when she actually started to fight more, started throwing kicks more, started throwing longer combinations, started to move forward a bit. But until then, this was Amanda Nunes walking her down, pressing the pace, initiating the contact for like the whole first 3 rounds. You can't take a champion's belt moving backwards. You just can't. And that first like 2 rounds, I was like, Valentina, fight. Fight. I understand you felt the power and all of that, and she got clocked a couple of times. Amanda landed the cleaner shots. Valentina did land more shots. She did. She had a higher offensive output, which came later in the rounds. But again, Amanda landed the harder shots, the more significant shots, and again, pushing the pace, walking forward the entire time. You cannot take the champion's belt walking backwards. You just can't do it. John Dodson, in my opinion, beat John Lineker. But did the judges see it that way? No, he did not. Why? Because he was moving backwards the whole time. All right? And he did way more damage and was way more effective than Valentina was on Nunes. You can't take the champ's belt moving backwards. Valentina was extremely upset. Amanda also got 2 takedowns in that last round, which pretty much sealed the deal for her. And then Valentina's going off about the takedowns. Just 2 takedowns? Just 2 takedowns? No, it wasn't just 2 takedowns. She walked you down and had you moving backwards the entire fight. She was the one initiating contact. She was the one controlling the octagon. It wasn't just those 2 knockdowns, Valentina. I understand you're upset, but it wasn't just that. Now, who do you think should be next for both of these women? The women's bantamweight division's getting hot. It's getting hot. And the Lioness has 2 title defenses now. She might be here to stay. She proved something with her cardio. I'm looking forward to seeing both these ladies. Who would you like to see them both fight next? How did you do on your picks? Let me know any injury updates. Let me know what you look forward to the future for, again, for that bantamweight division. And Rafael Dos Anjos looks like he can contend in the welterweight division. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm on Snapchat now. Subscribe, like, talk to me. Take care, and goodbye.